Hi, I'm here again with Dr. Romano, and I'd like to know, Dr. Romano, can you show us a good problem that would occur on the DAT that involves benzene?
Indeed so. I wrote you up a really nice question that I thought you'll all enjoy. This is going to be a 4-step sequence again. Notice in the very first step, I do what's called a Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. So a nice way to think of this is if you pulled off the H and the Cl, and you put on the C double bond O CH3 group, and that would be letter A. Now, once you got a molecule such as this, you got to look at this group, and you got to say to yourself, how is this group going to direct an incoming molecule? Will it direct to the ortho position, or perhaps the meta or the para? You have to review the directives. Now, assuming you have a good review of the directives, you should remember that a carbonyl group coming off a benzene ring is a meta-director. So that means that the bromine is going to be added to the meta position. And this is what we call a halogenation. If we ever ask you what's the function of the FeBr3, I hope you all remember it's a Lewis acid catalyst. Once we got letter B now, we have to say what does zinc mercury HCl does, and this is known as a Clemmensen reduction reaction. And it's sort of a complicated mechanism, but all we need to know for the DAT exam is it transforms a carbonyl group into a CH2 group, as you can see from letter C. Now the moment of truth. Once we get this group installed, K2Cr2O7 is called an oxidizing agent. It's one of our finest oxidizing agents. And anything that's on the benzene ring, such as an ethyl or a methyl or a propyl or even an isopropyl group, gets burnt into a carboxy acid group. And that would be your final product. And if you wanted to name that, what do you think letter D would be called? I'm going to accept two names. You can either call this a 3-bromo-benzoic acid or a meta-bromo-benzoic acid. So that would be your final product. I would consider this a very good type of question for the DAT exam. Of course, you might get lucky and they might just ask you what is A or what is B. But if you can think in sequence, especially a reaction that goes 3 or 4 steps, you would be very well prepared for the DAT and anything that can ask you on the test. All right, I hope that helps you. I'll be writing a lot more questions in the near future, but this will wet your beak a little bit as far as aromatic chemistry goes.
Thank you, Dr. Romano. Look forward to more.
You're very welcome.